Good morning. Come on in. This is going to be my first time ever trying to make some caramel popcorn. So, uh, so sometimes when it's your first time trying something, a different recipe, I say hope for the best. So first one I'm going to start out because I'm really going by just looking at this paper. So first I have popcorn. I hope I have it where you can see the popcorn. I gotta have 8 cups of popcorn. So as you can see, I have enough popcorn pop. So what I'm gonna go ahead and do, I'm just gonna cover it with this aluminum foil. I'm gonna go ahead and start with I'm gonna start with these 2 cups of brown sugar. So I'm gonna put them a brown sugar. So I'm gonna put 2 cups of brown sugar in the skillet. So maybe I need to tilt it a little more so you can see better. So I'm gonna put 2 cups of brown sugar in the skillet. I'm gonna move this over. Just kind of break it up like this. So this is gonna take a while because I'm gonna be looking at this paper, hoping that I get everything straight and do okay with this recipe. So what I'm doing is 8 cups of popcorn, 2 cups of brown sugar, 1 cup of unsalted butter, half a cup of corn syrup, clear, 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract, 1 teaspoon salt, and half a teaspoon of baking soda. So those are 2 of the ingredients that I left out. So I'm going to have to go over here and get them and take them out. So I have vanilla flavor. And I just forgot to take my baking soda out. So welcome to live. How are you? I'm getting ready to try some caramel popcorn. And this is my first time. Good morning, Angela. Welcome to the live. And this is my first time. I hope y'all are doing well. So this is going to take me a while because I got to go back. I left my baking soda. I have to go get the baking soda. And this is my first time trying this recipe. So I hope it all goes well. So I'm going to go ahead and go and get this baking soda out of the refrigerator. And then I'm going to try this caramel popcorn. So, and I hope everybody's doing well. So what I'm going to do first, I've shown that already. So I'm going to be talking slow because it's a new tool. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and start out with, I'm going to go ahead and preheat the oven to 200. And because I'm going to have to put the popcorn in the oven. Okay, so I have it on 200. So next what I'm going to do is go ahead, put my butter in. So if you hadn't heard me say this already, it's 2 cups of brown sugar. And I'm going to go ahead and start with the 2 cups. So I like using light brown sugar. I don't like the dark brown sugar. I don't have any just reason why, but I just use the light. When I get ready to do pies, when I get ready to make cookies, I always use the light brown sugar. Some people like using dark, but if I like something, I like to try to stick. So I start with this. And the way I'm doing it, I'm going by the order that it is on this paper. So I guess you don't have to pack it down because I don't see that. But usually, sometimes you can pack your sugar down if you like making it just like this. I'm going to pack it a little bit. So when you pack it, you really have more. It's possible that you have a little over a cup. So this is my first cup. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead after I finish mixing these ingredients together. I'm not going to mix the vanilla extract and the baking soda with this. I'm going to let this cook for about 2 minutes when I get it all in there. The only 2 that I won't put in right now will be the extract and the baking soda. And for the ones that didn't see already, hello, loving wife, need Brad Ninyo. Welcome to the live. So what I'm doing, I'm getting ready to try some caramel popcorn. This is my first time trying this, so I'll just say like this. I'll just say I hope for the best. So as you can see, there's 2 cups of brown sugar. So next what I'm going to do, I'm going to use 1 cup of unsalted butter. So these are 2 sticks is a cup. So I'm going to use these 2 sticks for the and this is unsalted butter. And next, a 1/2 cup of corn syrup, clear. So this is the clear right here. Good morning, T. Jones. Did I speak to you already? Okay, I want to make sure. So this is going to be the 1/2 cup right here. This is so hard, y'all. So I'm hoping I can get this open. I've gotten this far, and now my cup is, the lid is stubborn. So sometimes when you can't get a lid open, you have to bump it down on something. And I might have to run a little water over it. it's possible that some of the syrup was turned down and that makes it hard to open. I don't know about you all. When you get ready to do something, look like it's always something that come up to slow your progress down. But I'm going to get this recipe made. And this is the only, I have other syrup here, but I'm not going to use the Karo because for this recipe, that is not required to use it. So I thank you for being patient because I'm doing what I can to open it because I don't have a lid opener. Okay, got it. So now I'm going to use I have a cup of corn syrup. Hi, Jacqueline, EXO. Welcome to the live. Hope everybody's doing well. So this is my half cup, and I'm going to go ahead and put it in. Okay. So next, 1 teaspoon of vanilla and 1 teaspoon of salt. So I'm going to go ahead and mix these 3 together first and cook them. And then for the ones that hadn't seen, I already have my popcorn popped already. So I need 8 cups of popcorn. So I just cover it lightly with the aluminum foil. Good morning, Life as Felicia Michelle. Welcome to the live. What I'm doing here is I'm trying something that I've never tried before, and that's to make some caramel popcorn. So I just say hope for the best because I got this recipe here and I'm looking at it and I'm going to try to follow it close as possible. So when you're trying something new, sometimes you just have to say hope for the best. So if you all don't have each other, if you would like to, you go ahead and connect. So it shows here as soon as mixture begins to boil, set your timer for 2 minutes. So I don't have a timer. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to be looking at this laptop. So it's starting to boil already. So what I'm going to do is 9:46. And I'm going to turn this off at 9:48. And I already have my oven on preheat on 200. Because I'm thinking I'm going to have to cook this longer for about 10 more minutes. But for right now, 2 minutes. The caramel already is looking good. You know, when you're cooking caramel, you have to be careful with it because if you cook it too long, it can be sort of gritty. It can get cooked too hard. So, okay, I'm going to let it cook for about 7 more minutes. Not 7 more minutes. I'm looking at 9:47. Another minute. I don't know about you all, but I like cooking from scratch. So I do my desserts from scratch. So it's just something that I like doing, to cook from scratch, and it's more work. Okay, it's 9:48, so I'm gonna go ahead and turn this off and remove it from the heat. Just move it right over here. And then next what I'm gonna do, so it's as soon as mixture begins to boil, set your timer for 2 minutes exactly, and stir until your timer goes off. So that's 2 minutes. So what I did, I from heat immediately. And now I stir in baking soda and vanilla. So I got to put in, for the baking soda, a half a teaspoon of vanilla baking soda. Good morning, darkness winds. Welcome to the live. Okay. Yeah, me too. I want tasty stuff too. I hope you all are doing well. And I hope you all are, just bear with me, cause oh yeah, baking soda. So I think I had some baking soda a little better than this. And for the ones that like peanuts in there, you can also add peanuts. But I don't want to put any peanuts in this, so I'm just going to do it just plain popcorn. This baking soda is so hard. I have 2 refrigerators here in the kitchen, so obvious I got this out of the one that had the hardest baking soda in it. But I broke it up. So I'm going to get this half of a teaspoon. And this is something I don't buy regular, so obviously this has been in the refrigerator for a while. But I'm going to go ahead and use this. So as you can see, good morning, Gigi's Gluten-Free Lab. Welcome to the live stream. I'm just going to say it like this. I'm trying something. This is my first time ever trying this caramel mayo popcorn. So I've said this is going to be my 3rd time. I'm just going to hope for the best. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to add this. And next, I'm going to put 1 teaspoon of salt. I'm trying to stay on track, y'all. Stir in baking soda and vanilla. So it's not time for the salt yet. So I have to stir in, and it's 1 teaspoon vanilla extract. Good morning, Kaylee Care World. Welcome to the live. I hope everybody's doing well. And I'm saying for the ones that maybe just come in, I have my oven on 200. So now what I have to do now, after adding the vanilla, remove mixture from heat immediately and stir in baking soda and vanilla. So I'm going to stir that in. Mixture will turn light caramel color and expand as I mentioned. Keep stirring until the color is uniform and texture is smooth. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to have to keep stirring until it's smooth. But like I say, I didn't want any pop. So just stir this until it turns smooth. And I don't think it shows how long it takes before, but I'm looking at this, still looking at this baking soda in here. So I'm just going to stir it a little longer. So it's not going to take much for it to get smooth. But I think it's definitely need to be turned off in 2 minutes, because when I make caramel from scratch, if you cook it too long, it can be like gritty like, it can just be too hard, it can be like too sugary like and all that. So you have to kind of sort of like be careful when you're cooking caramel. So it's getting smooth. And I'm going to try to get it over there where you all can see it, because I'm using my laptop. So I'm just going to bring it over there. I'm going to stir it just a little more and let you all get a look at it. Let me go back with it a little, but I don't want to spill it. But it's and I don't think you all got a chance to really see it really well, but I don't want to spill it because this is not one of my biggest skillet, but it's the one that I wanted to use this morning for this recipe. Okay. Maybe I can tilt it better, let you all see that it is smooth. Hope you all can see it. Okay. Because it's smooth now. It's thickening up. So what I'm going to do next, I'm going to go ahead. I'm trying to stay on track with this recipe and with these ingredients. So what I need to do now is the texture is smooth. So what I need to do now, I'm not adding anything to the popcorn like peanuts or pretzels. So what I'm going to do next is pour caramel all over your popcorn in a large bowl and turn gently until all of your popcorn is fully coated. So I'm going to get a large bowl and put this popcorn in. So like I say, 8 cups of popcorn. So I really don't want to measure, but I might need to for the popcorn. So I'm going to put it in this large bowl here. And so I'm going to try. I'm not going to measure. Sometimes when I'm cooking, I don't always measure, which I believe this might be a little more than 8 cups. So next what I'm going to do is, and I think, to be honest, I don't think I put quite a half a teaspoon of baking soda in there, but I think it's going to work. So pour caramel all over your popcorn in large bowl. So now the stove is cool enough where I'm going to put my large bowl right here on top of this aluminum foil. So I have to turn it gently until all the popcorn is coated or covered. But I really don't like peanuts that well, so I really just don't want peanuts in mine. So next what I'm going to do, I'm going to use this big spoon. And I'm going to come closer. I'm going to use this big spoon so I get it all. Hopefully it'll go all the way through. I'm just going to stir it and flip it. So I have this already. I have my baking sheet with parchment paper. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to spread our popcorn as much as possible and bake for 45 minutes. Stir your popcorn every 12 minutes, breaking up any clumps. So I'm going to mix it in a little more, and I'm going to spread it on this parchment paper on this baking sheet with the oven temperature on 200, 45 minutes. So far, I'll just say it looks pretty good. And I'm going to spread it on this parchment paper on this baking sheet. But what I'm going to do, I think I have more than 8 cups, so I'm not going to spread the whole amount in the pan or on the sheet. As I still see caramel sort of standing at the bottom, so I'm going to stir it a little more. And what I'm going to do, I'm just going to keep it real. What I didn't do was put this vanilla extract in there. I really don't remember putting vanilla extract in there. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to just dab it through here. That's not the way it was supposed to have been done. But like I say, this is my first time doing this. So I'm going to just spread it like this in here. Just sort of put it in the bowl like this. And I'm going to just stir it again, so that flavor can go through the popcorn. So I'm going to put this back in and stir it back through, because we want a little flavor in it. So that's going to make progress be slowed down just a little bit, not much. Because I'm just going to mix it through like this. But next time, I will be sure to add it in before I put it in the bowl. And it's going to be okay. So it's sort of thick right in here. But what I'm doing now, for the ones that maybe leave it out or come back in or whatever, I forgot, this being my first time doing this recipe, I forgot to mix it in. So now I added the vanilla in this way. I had to just dab it in the popcorn. So that's why I'm stirring it a little longer. But it's going to work just as good. Even though I wish I had mixed it in the other way. And for the ones that like peanuts in theirs or pretzels or whatever, when you take it out of the oven, that'd be the time to drop it in. Mix it in with this. And like I said a little earlier, I'm not going to put all this popcorn in here on this sheet, because really this is more than 8 cups. So I'm going to use I'm going to just assume and stop at what I think would be 8 cups, because I didn't measure. So I'm going to go ahead and put this in the oven. And then I'm going to let it start cooking. And about 12 minutes later, I'm going to flip it over. So that's supposed to cook for 45 minutes. Good morning, Marilyn Gare. How are you? Welcome to the live. Okay, thanks for watching the ads. Marilyn is speaking to everybody. Marilyn, what I'm doing, I'm trying something that I've never tried before. I'm making caramel popcorn. And what I did, I got to keep up with the time because I'm supposed to let it cook for about 45 minutes in the oven. And I'm supposed to flip it in about 12 minutes. But this is what I had left because I didn't measure. 8 cups of popcorn. So this is what I have left over. And what I did was I forgot, this being my first time doing this recipe for this caramel popcorn, I forgot to add my flavor in. So what I had to do, just get my flavor and just kind of pour it over and stir it in, and that makes it be a little longer. I should have had it in the oven a little quicker, but after I did that, and I thought about it before I put it in the oven, and I just took some and poured it in something and just poured it over. So 45 minutes, this popcorn will be ready. A lot of times when I'm cooking, it just all depends on what it is. I don't measure. So okay, thank you. I'm going to see when I taste it. I'm going to say, like I said once before, if it don't taste right, you're going to be able to see the expression on my face. Yeah, a lot of times I don't measure either. So this just is some extra popcorn that's left over. It's my caramel popcorn. But like I said, I don't like, I would prefer not to have peanuts in mine. And really, I'm going to let it cook before I taste it. So a lot of times I don't measure. It just all depends on what I'm cooking. And I just go from there. So is everybody having a busy week? Okay, good morning, Soul Food Queen Net. Welcome to the live. I hope everybody's doing well. I'm doing something. I'm telling you as you come in, I'm doing something that I've never tried before, and that's caramel popcorn, and I'm making it. This is just a recipe that I don't know anything about, but I'm trying it. So I'm supposed to let it cook in the oven for about 45 minutes. I say I need to go back to bed. But anyway, the way I'm talking, for 45 minutes, but about 12 minutes, I need to flip it over, the popcorn, and then go from there, flip it, and then put it back in and just hope it turns out okay. You're not going outside? Yeah. I need to be cleaning too. I got up and started a load of clothes this morning, so I've got to put them in the dryer. You don't measure either, Soul Food? Yeah, I don't. A lot of times I don't. So I just say this is new to me, this recipe here. So sometimes I use the word I'm heavy-handed. It just all depends on what I'm fixing. Sometimes I use a little more flavor than required for the recipe, but I guess it just all depends. When you cook long enough and you're cooking for yourself, sometimes you won't measure. Okay, so the Los Angeles numbers are going up again. Yeah, you're right to be safe. You are right to be safe. Well, usually when I don't have to go, most of the time I don't. And then we wear our mask and I'm wearing my gloves and all that. But you know what? We just going to have to try to be safe. We're going to have to just still trust God and hope he take care of us. But we still need to try to do what we're told to do. Some people don't wear a mask. I don't know why, but I have mine. I wear mine. I know it's okay to um, do what you're asked to do because, yeah, trust God, number one. But still, let's try to be obedient still. Because I don't know. For some people, maybe the mask just be too, they feel like it's just too much on them. Maybe they feel like it just kind of smothering them out. But we just gonna have to trust God. Go ahead and wear those masks and try to go out and get what you need to get and try to get in as quick as possible. But I'm gonna wear mine. I know people want this to be over with. You know, I understand that. But yeah, put your mask on. Put your mask on. So is everybody planning a big Christmas? Everybody have done their Christmas shopping? Got a good start or whatever? You'd rather be uncomfortable than get sick. I know. I understand. I wear mine. I mean, it's just something that, I'll say this. I never thought I would see today that I would see people just walking around wearing masks like that. But yes, Soul Food Queen, mask up. Mask up. And for right now, it might not make sense, but this to me, it looks like it's about to be the norm for right now. Mask up, put your mask on, pray, do what you got to do. When you get back to your car, take your mask off. Just keep it on. I know it could probably get hard sometimes. And then, to be honest, sometimes people forget. You forget. You get out sometime and you forget. I've seen people, they get out and they just practically make it almost to the door. And they think about it, or else you get to that store and they're going to have a sign up. You can't enter if you don't have a mask. So, okay, you did a video about the mask. Okay. Just try to be obedient. That's all. We just really, let's just be obedient. I said, try, just be. I don't want to be sick. Okay. Good morning, Sherry Young. Sherry Young is my sister, y'all, and she's speaking to y'all. But yeah, let's put those masks on. And then now, with it being a little cool, it's not as hard as it was. I went to the grocery store one day, and that's when the weather was it was really hot. And I got out and I was sweating like I had been just working. But those masks are hot. When the weather is hot, but still, we just try to do what you're told to do. Try to keep them on. But I was in the grocery store and I saw a lady and she didn't have a mask on and she seemed to be real comfortable. But I'm just gonna wear mine. I don't care who don't wear theirs. I'm gonna have my mask on. Like I said once before, this too shall pass, and we just gonna have to trust God and keep going until. Okay, he passed out in the lobby. Okay, died in the office lobby. He died from the virus. Okay. Yeah, well, a lot of people just don't seem to take it serious. They just don't have a mask on, and they just seem like oh well. But like I said, I'm gonna wear mine. I guess in maybe 4 or 5 more minutes, I'm gonna flip this popcorn over, and then go from there. And then after I flip it over, I'm gonna go ahead and let it cook and finish up, and I'll be able to show you all the finishing product of it. So is everybody gonna cook a big dinner like if you cook for Thanksgiving? Now this time I don't have any plans to cook a lot of food this time, not like I did for Thanksgiving. Oh, Angela, you have a friend not expected to live through the day? My. You know, it's just something to think about. You know, you see people and look like they're doing fine, and then next is this COVID-19. It's been rough. It has been rough. It really has. He's on a ventilator. Yeah. Well, you know, all we can do is just pray and trust God. But I'm gonna still say, keep your mask on. When you go out and be around others, wear your mask. And then you got to consider others when you do things like that. Don't just think, well, I know I'm not going to get sick. But then other people, sometimes people feel uncomfortable when they go around somebody and this person don't have his or her mask on. That's, you got to be considerate of others. Just don't let it be about you. Think about other people. They sent him home last week and he got worse. Yep. It's something to think about. I always tell my children when they get ready to leave, and they know, but sometimes you can just forget. Put your mask on, put your mask on. I tell my husband, they put his mask on. And I know to have mine on. And most of us, we just wear a mask. I don't know why people don't want to wear it. I mean, is it irritating to them? Now, I will say this. I think, right, cover us, Jesus. I will say this. Sometimes, to be honest, I think some of those masks sort of irritates your face some. Because my daughter, usually her skin is so nice, but it irritated her face. I'm assuming it did that. It happened after she wear the mask. But I think you should if you can, wear more white masking than any other colors. And maybe that'll agree with your skin more. Because I think some of those masks really will irritate your face. But it's just a chance to take. When your face get irritated, you use some Neutrogena soap, mask acne. I think it really sort of irritated her face. But I would say everybody can't even use Vaseline on their face. Especially, I guess, someone that already have oily skin. But I would suggest, if you don't have oily skin, to use Neutrogena soap and use some Vaseline. Because we definitely need to keep those masks on. So I can wear, my skin is not sensitive. So I usually can wear whatever kind. But I see where it just really, her skin has just, it's made a difference in her skin. So best thing we can do is just keep those masks, wear them, be obedient, trust God. I'm going to say that first, trust God, but then do what you're asked to do. You see on the news, you hear on the news about this. So it's not a joke. This is serious. This is a serious thing. And I don't know why, I don't know. I know everybody, from what I can see, this is just my opinion. From what I can see, seems like some people's not taking it serious. Yeah, well, that's right. So you all have a strict mask mandate in North Carolina. Well, I understand that. It's serious. It's really serious. And this is something we know we need to be doing, is wearing a mask. Okay, yeah, you can wear a thick scarf too. Okay. Yeah. And I realize some people just not taking it serious, but it is. But I like to wear oh, okay. So somebody feel like it's a hoax. Oh my goodness. I don't Ooh. Well, people gonna think what they want, but I'm just gonna wear mine. So you can't, only thing you can do is try to give a person advice. You can't make people do anything. But as a whole, we should be concerned for others, because some people are just so scared. They go out and they look and they see others not wearing theirs, and it makes them feel uneasy. But what I try to do when I go out, I try not to be in a crowd, even that's in the stores. And sometimes, I try to remember to practice social distancing. And sometimes I think people forget that and all that. So it just, it's just really something to think about. But, only thing we can do still is trust God and do what we're told to do. And I mean, we shouldn't be that hard to, really, we shouldn't have to be told that over and over. Put your mask on, wear your mask. And I realize people want to get out and they want to look cute, they want to look pretty and all that. But like I say, this too shall pass. This won't last. It won't last. Okay, so you were a 2-pound baby uh, with undeveloped lungs. Okay. So it's not available. What part of Mississippi are you, Soul Food? Because I'm in Macon. We know we're supposed to wear them here because they're going to have it on the, if you get ready to go into a store, it's going to be on the door. Yeah. If you get out and get ready to go in some of these stores here, you can get out there, walk fast if you want to. You're going to have to go back to that car and grab up your mask. I've seen that. And I know sometimes people forget. Okay, you all can go in without masks. Well, now I was at the grocery store and I saw a lady there, and she didn't have on a mask. But I just, that's a person's choice. But I'm gonna wear mine. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and take this flip this popcorn over, and then after I flip it this time, I'm just gonna go ahead and let it finish cooking. Come on, place it in the oven. I got something for. No, best. Okay, about 4 weeks ago. Okay. Well, I don't know what stores here that we go in where we don't need to have to wear them, but I keep mine on. I keep them on. So what I'm going to do now, y'all, I'm going to go ahead and flip it. And like I say, I'm going to just let it finish cooking. So I guess I'm gonna let this go ahead and cook for about, I'm gonna say 30 more minutes. And I'm just gonna call it quits for this popcorn. So I don't think you have to worry about it like burning or whatever, because what I cooked it on is and it's showing here stirring your popcorn every 12 minutes, breaking up any clumps. So that's my first time stirring my popcorn. Not really stirring it, just flipping it. So what I think I'm going to do, if it tastes okay to me, I'm going to get some smaller freezer bags and put this popcorn in. And this is going to be a treat. I'm going to try this now. That's good. That's good. Try some. Yeah, we better. Want some more? This is her. But yeah, we better keep our mask on, y'all. That's the way I feel about it now. But to be honest now, I'm back about talking about this popcorn now. You know, we don't supposed to brag, but that popcorn is good. It's good. Let me put it in the microwave for it. It's good. And I think that's, when I take that out of the oven, it's going to even be better. Yeah, they're making pretty masks. I saw some in Walmart, and they're pretty. So I can say my sister Sharon's has, we still can look cute with masks on. Maybe that's why people don't want to wear those masks. You know, if you want to be looking pretty and all, but you know, you're going to get back to being pretty. If you're pretty, you just pretty. Okay, we're just making lemonade out of lemons. Okay. Okay, Angela's got Sharon. I spend more time on eye makeup now. But y'all, I'm going to say about this recipe again. This is some good caramel popcorn. And I dropped that piece, but I haven't even put this in the oven. But this is good. A mouthful. Hey, Demetria Mosley. It's my daughter in here. It's good. And this is what I have left. So I'm going to put some in some small bags. Angela spoke to you, Demetria. Angela speak to you. Oh. Yeah, find the bright side to it. Because, and then I'm thinking like this. I know I can understand people that wear lipstick. Marilyn speaking to you too, Demetria. Okay. When people that like wear lipstick, you want to be able to show that pretty lipstick. It's going to come back to that. That's going to happen again. When? I can't tell you. but it's going to happen. I'm so proud of this, making this my first time, y'all, and it turned out so good. Only thing about it is that the peanuts, I just really didn't want the peanuts in mine. So, do everybody mostly, do you go out every day? Are you try not to go out as much? Some people are still working. It's like my husband, my children, they still working. So they all go out. So um, they just know they have to wear their mask. So we're going to wear ours. Hi, Pascal. I don't want to pronounce your name wrong. Bianna. How would you pronounce that? Brainer. Good morning, Pascal Brainer channel. Welcome to the live. Thanks for the support. Thanks for coming in. So if you all don't have one another and you would like to connect, you just go right ahead. Okay, so you only go and pick up groceries? Okay. I usually go grocery shopping on Wednesday. Sharon she missed her lip gloss. Hey, you had to put that clear lip gloss on, because if you don't, you're going to mess your mask up. Yeah. Well, I went to the grocery store, but I didn't go. Sometimes I used to go on Sundays too. Sometimes I would go twice, and I would go Wednesday and on Sunday, but I didn't go Sunday. But I've mostly been in. Demetrius showing these masks have messed my face up. I told them about it. So what would you all suggest that she use on her face? I said Neutrogena, soap, and Vaseline. Does anyone else have a suggestion? Well, I would suggest the young too, if they don't have to go out, don't just be out unnecessarily. Now, like I say, some people work and they have to go out. Okay, Marilyn, you think that Neutrogena soap is the best, the Neutrogena and Vaseline? Most of the time I use Dove soap. Okay. Yeah, her skin will get better. It just that I'm fine. Pascal, how are you? Have you been going live lately? I got to get back over there to your live stream. Okay, you use goat milk, so it's so creamy. Okay. Well, now I'm gonna be honest. I don't use a lot on my face. A lot of time, I use Dove soap. My skin usually look pretty fair. But I will tell you why my skin will look different at times, because I love to eat a lot of chips, junk food. That's what'll do it for my skin, my face. Demetri had never had problems with my skin until now. COVID sucks. COVID sucks. Okay, you having diabetes, your skin gets dry. Okay. Well, I'm just being honest. I'm gonna tell you what make my skin looks kind of not the best at the time. I get me a bag of chips, that's salt, and I get the chips and I eat that junk food, and that just those chips just so good to me. That's what I like. If I would stop eating chips, my skin would be nice. So your skin gets dry. Do you use something on it when it get dry? Do you use a moisturizer for your face? But now if you use Vaseline, Vaseline is good for your face. Only thing about it is good, especially now because the weather is cool. But now when it's hot, Vaseline just make you sweat a lot. Well, yeah, you're right. You're right. You want to be around for your grandchild. I understand. We just want to be around. We just got to pray and just keep wearing our masks. So Marilyn likes you like the goat's milk. Is you say it's creamy. I don't know. Is that soap expensive? I think my sister might have ordered some once, but like I said, I don't use a lot on my face. Angela, are you gonna spoil your grandbaby? But yeah, different things. So everything that works for some don't work for others. Because Dove soap is like that's what I use, and a lot of times, well, yeah, Demetrius got to use that. You probably just gonna have to wear just a white mask instead of those colorful ones. Okay, so it's under $2 for a bar. I understand. You know, in my other line, we was talking, and like, well, I'm the one shop for a bargain, so that sounds real good to me. For under, and it's under $2 for a bar. That's good. And then it's different soap. They have black soap. They have, but I guess when your skin gets so sensitive, like I would say Neutrogena, and then use the goat's milk soap bar. I'm not really familiar with that, but I think I've heard of it. I know what be going on with my skin, just eating wrong. You gonna spoil it? Okay. Yeah. So Demetria she's gonna shop online for some now. So she's gonna shop online for some, I guess some goats milk. So you like the charcoal soap okay. You go to Maryland, you go to Sprouts Farmers Market. Well, now a lot of times, to be honest, a lot of times stress will make your skin change too. And then I tell you what's good for your skin also is drinking a lot of water. I like water. I don't care what you get to drink. I like my water. I think water is the best. So what kind of place is Sprouts? Is that you say is that a market or something? Okay, I see you tell Sprouts Market. Okay. But I still think that I think the best thing for your skin is drinking a lot of water. Okay, thanks for coming in, Pasco. I got to get back over there to one of your streams. When are you going live again? But I appreciate you for coming. And I'll get back over there to see you. Yes, water. Water is one of the best. I don't care what to me, which I don't drink pops. I just like water. And now I drink orange juice, but water is my favorite. Okay, Pascal is speaking to you, Marilyn. If you all, if you don't have Pascal, I I would suggest you go to his about page and see what's going on his channel. And if you like, get back with him. Hi, JCTV. Welcome to the live. I'm just sitting here waiting. I tried a different recipe. It's my first time trying to make some caramel popcorn. So I have it in the oven now. And I have my oven temperature on 200. I'm supposed to flip it every 12 minutes. So I don't think it's been 12 minutes since I flipped it. And after I flip it again, I'm going to let it cook for a few more minutes and I'm going to call it quits for that popcorn. And then I have some left already that I hadn't put in the oven yet. Because what I did, I popped extra. I'm not bragging, but it's good and I haven't put it in the oven yet. And I didn't add peanuts with it also. Some people peanuts or pretzels. And so I just want to do mine without. Okay, you're JCT. Okay, you're not TV. Okay. So I hope you're doing well. Okay, your eye doctor told you you're not drinking enough water. Okay, he could tell from your dry eyes. Okay. Okay, JC, you're finishing breakfast. Well, so far I hadn't eaten any breakfast this morning. I got up early as usual, but I didn't fix me any breakfast yet. So, JC, what did you have for breakfast this morning? I might eat some cereal this morning. Okay. So, what are y'all having for lunch, Angela? I don't know what I'm going to cook today for dinner. So, I haven't even taken anything out the freezer yet. Potatoes fried with bacon, egg, and cheese. That's a good breakfast. Okay, Mexican food. Mexican from your local restaurant. Now that's something to be honest, I don't eat Mexican food. I've never tasted it before. I've got to try it. Sometimes my children, they go to the Mexican restaurant, they come back, and I don't ever try to even ask to taste it. I just don't even know how it tastes. And biscuits. So you got biscuits. Okay. 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 Thanks for still being in, T. That's what I like with breakfast. I like biscuits. Some people like toast, but I'd rather have a biscuit. Some biscuits, at least two. And sometimes I make pancakes, but I just like biscuits better with my breakfast. And if I'm going to eat biscuits for breakfast, I want either bacon or sausage with my breakfast, not just whatever. I want bacon or sausage. No, I've never tried it. They'll come home and they have their food and they have the Mexican, they have the food. But I never ask I'm old school. If it's something I like, you can eat whatever you want. If I got what I like on my plate, I'm not going to even ask you, let me taste. I'm just satisfied with what I like. So you mix your breakfast all together? Okay. So, Angela, you don't like coffee? You never tried it? I mean, I don't drink coffee either. Water is my favorite. So, Marilyn, that means you like coffee. Okay. I don't drink it either. Okay. So you've never tasted it. I've tasted it, but I just don't drink it now. Okay, you put cinnamon in your coffee. Okay. Well, that's something I think I don't really care that much for is cinnamon. Even when I make tea cakes, some people put cinnamon in there. Now, if I got to make tea cakes for my family, I don't use cinnamon or nutmeg. I don't know. Maybe it's the nutmeg in there. It might not be the cinnamon for the tea cakes. Which one is it? Because I know I don't use cinnamon in mine, and I don't put nutmeg in mine either. So I'm going to get up and, okay, nutmeg is strong. It is. But then some people use both in their potato pie, nutmeg and cinnamon. Okay, so you've been liking it ever since with the cinnamon in your coffee. Okay. Because if I'm going to make a pie, I don't put cinnamon. I don't put cinnamon in my potato pie, sweet potato pie, unless someone asks me to put it in. I don't think I really like cinnamon like that. And yeah, nutmeg is strong. Okay, you all, I'm going to get up and take this out and flip this. I'm going to flip this one more time. And after I flip it this time, I'm going to let it finish up. Because I'm supposed to let it cook for 45 minutes. So it's not going to be any more flipping for this after this time. And then, like I said earlier, if I didn't say it, I'm saying now, I was really supposed to use a half a teaspoon of baking soda, but I didn't quite have a half a teaspoon of baking soda. I didn't quite use that much, but it's pretty good. And this is a recipe that kids will like because it's definitely sweet. So now I know from trying this recipe for the caramel popcorn, I have to try this again. And it won't be as hard. Really, it wasn't hard. It's just the idea when you're trying something different, you know, you're just not sure about it. And then try to get if it's like in clumps. But this is pretty good here. It's not too bad. I don't have to do that much. I'm just going to flip it one this time, like I say, and I'm going to go ahead and let it finish cooking. But using this parchment paper really helps. So y'all, this is how it looked. I hope you can see it okay. But this is how it looked. This time when I take it out, I'm going to be finished with this batch. And I'm still going to cook the other even though I just popped too much popcorn. So I'm not going to let it go to waste. Yeah. Well, that's the way it should be to me. Everybody, if you can, I would say be friendly to one another. And if you can, we should support one another and just be genuine with it, you know, and just be friendly. And I realize people are different. Some people is not gonna. Okay. Well, thanks for coming in, Angela. And I hope you all enjoy your meal. I enjoyed you also. But yeah, that's the way it should be. Everybody should be friendly and supportive of one another. And then just be friendly. And I realize everybody's not going to talk a lot. Okay, same to you, Angela. Everybody's not going to talk a lot. Just like me, everybody's not going to laugh a lot. And I do that. I like to laugh a lot. And sometimes I don't just, okay. I think I said hi. I mean, if I didn't, I think I said hi. I try to speak to everyone that come into the live because if I did, my intentions are always to be friendly. If I didn't say hi, I'm saying hi now, JCT. And friendly is I'm doing my best to be friendly. Okay, what she want JCT want you all to say hi to her. And I didn't know that nobody else didn't say hi to you. Okay, T Jones. T Jones is waving. She's waving. And I think everybody in here is friendly. Yeah. And I guess, that's a good way. You just let us know. You just let us know. But now I try to be friendly. And a lot of times I don't go live. But so Pasco is speaking to everyone. And to be honest, a lot of times you can enter a live stream and sometimes people not being funny. Sometimes they don't see you. They miss you. It just all depends. So, a lot of times people are not overlooking you. It just that happens sometimes. But now being friendly. So T Jones, hello to all. So she's speaking to everybody. Because, a lot of times you might feel like people are overlooking you, but they're not. If I didn't see you when you first came in, which I think I did, I probably was doing something. And then it's just easy sometimes just to overlook one name. But then if you type in again and make a comment and let me know that I didn't see you, I want to speak to you. That means everyone. Now, when I enter into a person live stream, I always, most of the time, some of the time, I might be to just say hello. I just type in hello, but most of the time, I'm going to type in hello, host, and everyone. And that's where I speak. And when I type everyone, that means everybody in that live stream. Because to me, that's just proper to speak to everybody. Because you want to be kind to people, even though this is a live stream. Sometimes people look at how friendly you are when you enter a live stream, and you're not trying to. If you want to do the right thing, let me say it that way. You just speak to everybody, and just you just can't go wrong treating people right. I just say it like that. When you speak to everybody, you just. I mean, sometimes they might not speak back to you, but as long as you do your part. And some people just not going to speak. But hello to all. That goes for everyone. I agree with you, Marilyn. So y'all, I'm going to let this popcorn cook about 10 more minutes. And I'm going to be through with this. And I'm going to put the rest in the oven. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to just put that in some of these bags that I usually go to our local super dollar store. And I get different bags. And they're different sizes. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to get one of these. And I'm going to get one out of the cabinet. And I said 10 minutes, but I think I'm going to go ahead and take it out because it's been in the oven over 45 minutes. So y'all, I'm finished. And that looks pretty good to me. And I know the one that I have in the bowl, I hadn't finished cooking it yet. This is good. So if this first batch is good, I just really believe the second one will be good too. Okay, Pascal want to connect with everybody. He want to make new friends. So if y'all don't have him, he's thank you, T. He's willing to connect with you all. So you go ahead, you are more than welcome to connect with one another if you don't already have each other. So you all, if you want to go ahead and connect, I'll wait a few more minutes before I end this live stream. Okay. And if y'all have go ahead and ask me, you're welcome to. But I'm gonna if you're gonna connect or whatever, yeah, you can. You can. Yeah, you can drop a link. So if any of you all want to drop your link, drop your link. I think I already have everybody in here, I think. So yes, you're more than welcome to. And just make sure, this is just my opinion now. Once you connect with a person, go ahead and watch that person video. I'm gonna say I don't think it's fair to just go to a person's channel and say I got you as family and you don't watch the person content. So T Jones she's waiting. Well, she's waiting on others, but make sure you watch their video and leave them a comment, and that might make it easier for that person to find you if you leave a genuine comment. Because everybody doesn't drop their links. Okay. So while you all doing that, I'm just gonna go ahead and start putting my popcorn in, put it in a bag, and show you all what kind of bag that I use. That I'm going to use. That's going to make it easier. This is just my opinion. If a person leave you a comment, then it makes you easy. It makes it easier for you to go ahead and be able to find that person. So now this is what I'm going to use to do to put my popcorn in. These quart size storage bags. So I'm going to go ahead and start putting that on. Put the popcorn in this right here. So you see this looks like a medium sized bag to me. I'm going to go ahead and put some in. Then I'm not going to fill the bag. I'm just going to put so much in each bag. So I did a little more, put a little more in this bag than I did in the first one, I think. So if everybody's finished connecting, I'm going to go ahead and end this live stream. And I thank you all so much for coming in. And I hope you all have the rest of the day or night or wherever you may be. Have a good day or good night. And God bless.